This video is going to be a rant style video. If you cannot watch a rant style video, then you can switch off right now. अगर आपसे नहीं देखा जाता है तो प्लीज़ मत देखो. What is common between House of Cards, Robert Kiyosaki, the Rich Dad Poor Dad guy, Sandeep Maheshwari and Kabir Das? They're all there to give you a fake sense of intellectualism. इसको बोलते हैं simulated sage industry, कह सकते हैं. If you ever watch House of Cards and think this is supposed to be smart, right? It's obviously trying too hard. It's so fucking cringe. Every scene is drenched in fake gravity. Every line is desperate to sound profound. And somehow a lot of people love it. That is not smart. It's like cosplay, intellectual cosplay, intellectually bankrupt, but pretending to be intellectual. Okay, it's the Robert Kiyosaki of political drama. Fake depth, big talk, zero insight. Manufacturing कैसे होती है देखो डेप्थ की. House of Cards doesn't show politics. It does a performative intelligence. It performs intelligence. It spoon feeds you pseudo wisdom wrapped in metaphors. Why does the main guy, Kevin Spacey, I think, right? He is just cutting the, like, breaking the fourth wall and telling you everything outright. How is this supposed to be? Like, are you saying your viewer is so dumb कि उसको खुद नहीं समझ में आएगा? ठीक है. This is like fortune cookie philosophy with lighting and background score. It's the same as Robert Kiyosaki saying rich people buy assets, not liabilities. अरे भाई, it is just dressed up common sense made to sound revolutionary, okay? This isn't content, it is performance art for people who want to feel clever. ठीक है? Why do people fall for it though? The audience isn't looking for truth, they're looking for self-esteem. You have to understand, people who watch this and highly recommend these kind of things, they have self-esteem issues, okay? Which is extremely common in so many countries, okay? इस पे कभी और वीडियो बनाऊंगा. They want to feel like they get it. They crack the code of money, power or life. ऐसी feeling चाहिए. They want to feel like that without doing the real work. Watching House of Cards make them feel politically savvy. Reading Kiyosaki makes them feel financially aware. Listening to Sandeep Maheshwari makes them feel spiritually centered. It's the same addiction, the illusion of competence. It is basically porn. It's mental porn for people scared of actual failure. If you could just watch your way to being sharp, why aren't you running anything? It's if all it took was listening, why isn't your life evidence of it? और सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम जो मुझे लगता है, cynicism as a shortcut. ठीक है, वॉट एवर इज गोइंग ऑन, वॉट एवर इज मेन स्ट्रीम, उसको रिजेक्ट कर दो. माँ बाप ने जो सिखाया है, मीडिया में जो चल रहा है, बुक्स में जो लिखा है, पेरेंट्स ने जो सिखाया है, जो भी मतलब कॉमनली एक्सेप्टेड एडवाइस है, उसको उसके ऑपोजिट बोल दो. जस्ट गो एक्सट्रीमली ऑपोजिट ऑफ दैट, ओके? एंड दिस एंटायर इकोसिस्टम सेल्स वन कोर इमोशन, दैट सिनिसिज्म, दैट फील्स लाइक इंटेलिजेंस. Everything is corrupt, ऐसा बोलेंगे. Everything is corrupt, it's all a game, don't trust books, change your mindset. How is that wisdom, dude? That is apathy wrapped in big words. It's comforting because it asks for nothing from you. ये ऐसा ज्ञान है जो आपको कुछ करने के लिए नहीं बोल रहा है. It's just कि relax, be cynical and life is sorted. It says you already know the truth. No effort, no humility, no transformation, just vibes. संदीप महेश्वरी का एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, ठीक है? आई हैव वॉच्ड हिज कॉन्टेंट फॉर मेनी ईयर्स, इट हैज़ हेल्प्ड मी. पहले ही डिस्क्लेमर दे रहा हूँ, बट आई सी दिस काइंड ऑफ आर्कीटाइप प्लेइंग इन हिज कॉन्टेंट ऑल्सो. ही इज़ नॉट अ कॉन मैन, ठीक है? अनलाइक अदर पीपल हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट इन दिस वीडियो. ही इज़ जस्ट द परफेक्ट सप्लाई फॉर अ डेस्परेट डिमांड. India is drowning in pressure, exams, jobs, broken families, no direction. and he walks in with a mic and tells people to breathe, be fearless, don't give up, you are enough. And people cry and they clap and they go home lighter. That's fine, but it's emotional relief, not growth. He's giving anesthesia, not surgery. And I'm not trying to judge him morally or anything. It is just what it is, okay? This archetype of, whether it be Sandeep Maheshwari, Kiyosaki, this Kevin Spacey guy, even Kabir Das, okay? We will come to Kabir Das. I don't like him at all. We shouldn't teach him in schools. They're all versions of the same pattern. It's called, you can call him simulated sage, okay? The performance of, intellectualism. They don't explore complexity. They sell the appearance of mastery. They give the audiences the feeling of clarity without the burden of understanding at all. And it works because most people don't want wisdom. They want certainty that sounds poetic, right? Even Bollywood does that too. Anyways, Bollywood का एक अलग से वीडियो बनेगा. कबीर दास. और मतलब आप ये देखो कि these people I talked about, House of Cards, Robert Kiyosaki or Sandeep Maheshwari, they are all modern. But if you look at Kabir Das, you realize this disease is very old. He is the ancient Indian prototype of the same original simulated sage archetype. People act like his couplets are divine keys to the truth. If you go read them carefully, half of them, I would say more than half, like maybe 90% of them are vague slogans, and so many are contradictions. ठीक है, वो बोलेगा don't read books, don't do rituals, don't look for God outside. Okay, so what should we do instead? मैं बोल रहा था ना, cynicism, जो भी modern, जो भी एक generally accepted advice है अपने time की, just go opposite to that. And then do what? Silence. What should we do instead? कोई जवाब नहीं. No method, no framework, just endless inner truth babble. He attacks Hindus and Muslims both, and that is basically his brand. I am above all of you because I criticize all of you. I am an equal opportunity offender, so मतलब अब मैं तो महान हूँ, okay? He didn't solve anything, he just mocked everything, and centuries later, there are temples built in his name. The same man who told us temples are useless is now turned into a divine being जिसके temples बन रहे हैं. He's not a philosopher, he's not a system builder, he's just poetic noise that people mistake for enlightenment. His so-called wisdom is bankrupt of any sort of depth, okay? It's just emotionally comforting and intellectually empty. Why does this pattern keep repeating? Why does it keep happening again and again over centuries, over generations? क्योंकि मुझे लगता है across all cultures, all countries, all time zones, all timelines, every generation needs a fucking shortcut to feel smart without study, to feel pure without discipline, to feel spiritual without sacrifice. And people always show up to sell that shortcut. ठीक है, चाहे पावर सेल करना हो, वेल्थ हो, कंफर्ट या स्पिरिचुअलिटी या ट्रांसेंडेंस और whatever, motivation, ठीक है, people will prop up. ठीक है, if this stuff worked, the people quoting it would be unrecognizable, powerful, peaceful and wise. They're not, because it is not designed to change you, it's designed to keep you watching. ठीक है, this guy, House of Cards, isn't cunning. Kiyosaki isn't rich because of his he is rich because of his books, but not by applying what he is told in the books. And Kabir isn't profound, he's just recycled ambiguity. They all just figured out how to sell deepness to people who don't want depth, the feeling of depth without actually being deep. Bye bye.